Good afternoon, 6/9 of 2019. How about that? Here is a NASDAQ composite. We're going to take it up here back in 428. We said that we were going to go down in May, and we did. And just like now, you're viewing it. You can go back and review those and whatnot, and then tell yourself what you want to do. Now, we had that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this was the 6th week right here. And it went up. Now, we do know one thing for sure, that the actual price volatility was going to be there. And it is. And, as a refresher, when you have bear trends that start, they can be very lightly in the beginning, but we've had some big super volatility like I said we would, and we are. So basically, here's what we're going to do. Okay, so what we're going to talk about, once again, we got that total points. From that reversal that we called on May, it's on the channel, it was 81.76. Now, if you take a look down here at the lows, that was 72.92.22 pennies. Not only that, if you take the low that we just had here on Friday, today's 6/9, but guess what? You had that breakout on the 7th, and you did, and you can see here off of the bottom, that low was 72.92. And we went rocking right back up to 67.2 pennies. Not only did we do that, just like the other ones, we got back above all of the key weekly moving averages. Once again, 50 week, 75.49. We know that 20 week is picking its head up there, and that's at 76.79. And the blue line that you see here, that's a 40 week moving average at 78.74 pennies with an overhead resistance at the 10-week moving average at 79. Close enough, 78.79. We haven't quite made it round trip, but if you take the round trip reversal off of the top when we called the short, and it wasn't until this week, but those upside points that we had on Friday, meaning that we had the first 6 weeks, and this was that big buy program that we got out of last week to offset the whole thing. As we can see that total reversal right there, this being the 6 week up, and I'll go over that number, but you can see it right there. So actually, in the very short term on this weekly chart, by getting above those weekly moving averages, we're doing quite better. So the total points are 1,024 points. You know it, and I know it right here. And I'm going to show the NASDAQ 100, because when you're making those NASDAQ 100 trades, and 10 contracts, those are some $50,000, $60,000 trades within a cycle like this on the put side of the market that we called, as you know. Now we're above these key moving averages, which I call them weekly, and you got the resistance up there. So you got 1 week. On the 6th week, we ended up with the best week up, short cover rally. We had Friday expiration. We had all of that going within the actual price action volatility on the call and the put side of what? That S&P 500 index. Let's get together now, buy your seat, and bang, we'll make some money right straight from the market maker division. There's one thing you need to know. This orange line right here, I'll tell you what it is. That is a 100-week moving average, and we almost got there. And that 100-week moving average at 72.46.36. One upside volatility within that actual 5 week, going on the 6th week of a very good monthly haircut. And we had an overbought rally, and we could care less. We make the market. There was 1,024 points. There's going to be another big downside in these indexes when they get here, because right now we could still shoot higher at a higher resistance. We'll go ahead and find out what the price action is, though. So on that NASDAQ composite on this weekly chart, and I can tell you right now, the higher volatility is coming. There'll be some days that are less, but net between 6/9 of 2019 to December 31 of 19, you're on the course like this. And if you can't handle it, but you still want to make money, then I get into the free 5-day trial, man. Make some money. It's not against the law for you to do that. And it's not against the law for you to treat yourself good. So you got to think in these kind of terms, right? So we're here and we're doing it now. And we're not wrong. And price action market making, we're the only market maker firm on the internet. Retail traders can't handle this kind of stuff that we're looking at right now. But we do, and you can too, and you deserve it, if you ask me. So we're going to conclude that reversal. We're going to give it a 1,024 point rally from the all the way down to the 6 week bottom right here and right straight back up at the top.